most definitely, man. I know that we talked about this like a little bit in that sense too, but Sidhu Moose Wala, he was recently murdered just like a month ago. So how did you react to that situation? And did you ever felt like he played like a pivotal role in expanding the culture of hip hop and Punjabi music for South Asians to be a part of it?
So when I heard about it, it was crazy. I wasn't really in tune to his music, so I got introduced to him later than everybody else. But it was crazy when I was finding out more about him, and no, he definitely played a role. He definitely played a role. You could see it. You could see it. And yeah, rest in peace to him. Rest in peace to him. His music will live on. Legacy will live on. And shit, that just shows people that's you never know, you know what I mean? And just like I said earlier, for Marathon 95, you just gotta do what you gotta do and keep stepping.
Yeah, most definitely. You know, like there's like this interesting fact that he loved like a lot of like Toronto artists and even like with UK acts too. I know in one of his songs he worked with Blokboi Twitch for like this very unique gangsta type rap song and all that. And then
you know what's crazy about that? My homie beatsbyfliex engineered that, and he's the same one that engineered Marathon 95. Crazy. He's a legend. Shout out to the homie. Shout out to the homie. He's sick with it.
Yeah, nah, most definitely, man. And just to get by, he also worked with Mist, Stefan Don, and like Steel Bangles with one of their other hit songs, and then also he worked with like Mozzie and Mr. Capone. So, with his love for hip hop, it's like to the extreme too, because it actually felt like more genuine than like everything else too. So rest in peace to him, like too in that sense, and just to see the way.
No, 100%, 100%, 100%.
So, being an artist from the GTA, so how do you feel about the Toronto GTA music scene right now? Like at the moment, do you feel like there should be some changes on the direction of where the scene should go to, or do you feel like it's fine the way it is?
Sure. I mean, the biggest topic at the end of the day is like, if we're really talking about the scene, is the violence, obviously, you know what I mean? But music-wise, we're headed the right way. We got a bunch of people that are popping off and putting on for the city and showing people. Like, you know what I mean? The biggest artist right now, Drake. But if we're talking about the underground, no, we're definitely doing our thing too. Couple years, man. Give it time. The rest of the world's gonna see. Yeah.
And like just even talking about the underground, like I do feel like there is like two different undergrounds. The one with the whole like street stuff with Pressa, Top 5, and all these other people, and then your underground with like you and Spitty and all these other people like affiliated and all that. So
I wouldn't even say Pressa and Top 5 and all these guys are underground. These guys, Pressa made it. Top 5 made it, like, at least in my eyes, you know what I mean? Like, I would view us as underground at this point. And, bro, they're putting on. Like, Pressa's putting on, Top 5's putting on, Doobie's putting on, like, all these guys are putting on. And, bro, look at Rolling Loud Toronto, you know what I mean? That's a big scene. People are finally, like, seeing the acts and seeing how crazy Toronto is. So, yeah, no. It's dope, it's dope. It's definitely dope.
Most definitely, man. How do you feel about that by any chance? Do you feel like it's actually like beneficial in Toronto in all aspects, or do you feel like it might be like a little bit over the edge in that sense?
About Rolling Loud Toronto?
Yeah.
No, that's dope. That's super dope for the city. It just depends on how the city deals with it, right? It's just like anything, like given the opportunity, it's crazy. Done right, and that's gonna take the city to the next level. It's gonna really improve things. But yeah, we'll see.
Most definitely. So as well, how do you feel about the state of hip hop and rap today? Do you feel like it's at a great place today, or do you still think there's some problems that need to be changed in that sense?
I mean, I'll be brutally honest. Like nowadays, I just listen to who I like. You know what I mean? I try to put myself onto new people, but I also don't care at the same time, you know what I mean? From what I do know, hip hop is crazy right now. There's a lot of dope acts. I feel like style's just constantly evolving. At first, old heads used to be called haters because they didn't like the style that was coming out. And then our generation was called haters because we weren't fucking with the newer style. But at the end of the day, you just gotta find the dope shit in it. So everything's art. Everything's art.
Most definitely. I do feel like there is like a sort of like sound for everyone to like listen to in that sense, like for certain genres, subgenres too. I think, you know, with mainstream rap, with like Baby, Dirk, and all these other people, like everyone can enjoy it in that sense too. And then you have your like underground, like boom bap rap with like Griselda, with Freddie Gibbs, Rock Marcy, Mac Homie, all these other people. Then you have your SoundCloud type stuff with like Sofago, Ken Carson, you know, your female bass rap with every other female artist like going on right now, and then even like all in between and all that. So I do feel like there is like something for everyone to like listen to in that sense too. And so just to end off with these like last two questions, do you have any like short-term, like long-term goals for your music career in that sense?
Short-term goals? A lot of goals. Just constantly make music. Constantly grow my style, my business sense. Just make sure that I'm executing everything that I plan, you know what I mean? Long-term goals, just get to where I need to go and make impacts, get on the scene, just like every other artist. But to do it my way, you know? And have fun with it. Have fun with it.
Yeah, nah, most definitely, man. So what's next for you in terms of any of the music or creative projects and so forth? And do you have any like final words you'd like to say for any creative or any person out there pursuing their dreams?
Yeah, so June 19th, that's tonight. I got a new song dropping, Another Level. Crazy, crazy song. Tap in. It's another song, part of the journey, you know what I mean? I got a lot of things planned. I got tapes, a lot of producers on them, or a lot of producers I'm working with, a lot of people I'm working with, but I don't want to give away too much, you know what I mean? I just like to keep on doing. And just stay tuned to 9-5. That's the brand, that's the homies. I'm Dutchie. I'm an artist. If you fuck with dope music, if you fuck with great sound, great style, you definitely fuck with me. And appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate Lens of Yashu having me. It's definitely a dope movement. You should check them out. And stay tuned.
Most definitely. Dutchie, thank you for coming by, man. And, you know, I wish nothing but the best for you.
Thank you, brother. Thank you for having me. Yes, sir.
Until next time.
Peace.